Hello, number one jump drive hater here. Keen have blessed us with two new teasers this week, so let's take a look at both of them, starting with the one revealed on the developer livestream last week. This first teaser appears to take place on some sort of station or asteroid base. It starts with this corridor here, and as far as I can see, none of the blocks on here are new. I have tried brightening up this image to see if there's any extra blocks above that are new or are hidden from us, but I can't seem to find any that immediately stick out. The next shot on the teaser I don't believe is set on a station, as it appears to be a ship that is spinning around. As you can see, the light is flickering above, and in the top left you can see that the stars in the background are spinning, so presumably the ship is spinning as well. Again, there's not any new blocks that I can see here. There's some cryotubes, the medical beds, and there is an interior turret hiding away at the back. But again, no new blocks. I did see a few people taking note of the lighting in this shot and wondering if perhaps there was a lighting overhaul coming with this update. And in response to that, Aragath, who normally makes a lot of the maps and grids that come along with the Space Engineers updates, said that this is just normal Space Engineers lighting, so nothing special going on here. He's maybe tweaked a few things, but all of this is still vanilla. There are two main things to note on the next shot. First of all, there is gunfire in the background, a railgun shot is fired and I believe a couple of artillery rounds. And in the bottom left, we can see what appears to be a dead engineer. I would keep in mind this dead engineer for later, because it's going to be important to decipher what this teaser is trying to show us. The second to last shot of this teaser just shows two pipes and an ominous looking building in the background. But once again, no new blocks as far as I can tell. Brightening this up, can't see any new blocks unless you can see some, let me know if you can. But the most important shot in this teaser is actually the next one. Like a lot of the other shots, it's quite dark, but if we brighten it up, you can see that this appears to take place inside of an asteroid, rather than the side of a space station as we previously thought. And this being in an asteroid is the key to working out what this teaser is trying to show us. So, in my last video, if you didn't see it, we had some pretty major hints at a scenario coming alongside this update. The teaser we went over in the last video showed this screenshot, and as you can see, it's in a cave system, there are these structures in there, and there's these glowing green alien things. Because of various evidence I went over in that video, I suggested that this teaser indicated that a new scenario was coming, and during that video, I mentioned that if a new scenario was coming, I would get my friends Delta and Florius together to play the scenario with me. And in response to that comment, it all comes full circle, conspiracy brain is on. Aragath, who as I said earlier, helps build the maps and grids, responded, Delta, Florius, good luck. Which I'm taking to mean that this screenshot indicates a new scenario, and I'm assuming due to the dead engineer, and the fact this is on an asteroid base, and the fact that a lot of this seems pre-scripted and very big to spawn in a normal Space Engineers world, that this is something to do with that scenario. We could speculate all day about this being some sort of Factorum base or something, or any other number of things, but considering this all seems to be set pieces, I'm guessing this is something pre-built for a scenario, and all of this links together somehow. Especially as we know that this teaser here was provided by Aragath, and so was the teaser with the green glowing things. That probably means that they're linked. I won't lie though, this space station looks amazing, and I'm kind of looking forward to this scenario, whatever it is. And as I said in my last video, if there is a new scenario, which I'm 99% sure there will be, I'll be playing it on this channel with Delta and Florius. So you better like and subscribe if you want to see that. Anyway, as I said, this teaser was revealed to us on our live stream, and it wasn't the only thing revealed during it. Okay, let's be real for a second. There's something very important we need to discuss. How many of you have actually been to the alien planet? Because I went to the alien planet, and I found something that blew my mind. These voxels glow, like these glowing mushroom crystal things in the previous teaser, and no one corrected me. Well, one guy corrected me, and that guy gets a cookie, whoever he was. But there was nearly 400 comments on that video, and only one of you told me I was wrong. And that's crazy. Normally when I'm wrong, like hundreds of people tell me I'm wrong. They just love telling me how wrong I am. So what I'm saying is, the voxels in this previous teaser aren't actually new, there's something that already exists. I just didn't know they existed, and evidently, neither did you guys. So when I get around to doing my video, where I go over all the times I correctly or incorrectly speculated something coming in a new Space Engineers update, I'm not counting this one. I'm not taking that L. Anyway, on the livestream where this teaser was first shown off, something else was also revealed about this update. Well, it kind of wasn't revealed, it was more of a leak, but it's fine. Zockley, one of the community managers at Keen Software House, was playing a modded map on a livestream, saw a modded turret, and then he immediately said this.
Right, let's find... Oh, that just reminded me. I'm just reminded of something that's coming in the next update. It's got me very excited.
So, I'm 99% sure that this means we're getting a new Gatling turret in the next update. But, to be 99% sure, I would need more evidence, right? Well, What if I told you I already have some? Let's take a look at the teaser I showed at the beginning of this video. It starts out with a ship with some engineers getting into it. Then the ship rises up, flying out of a hangar, and proceeds to use a jump drive to get away. One thing you might immediately notice is that this ship is small grid, and previously we did not have jump drives on small grid. This is apparently because the Factorum were able to miniaturize the jump drive, creating a new version, the Prototech jump drive, for both small and large grid, which presumably for large grid is a lot more powerful, and for small grid ships it gives you access to the jump drive where you previously didn't have it. I won't lie, I've made my distaste for the jump drive in the past, kind of in like a jokey way, but also I'm deadly serious. But this jump effect is really cool, like really cool, I can't deny that. It looks so much better than the one currently in the game. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, I think for a second then, I became a jump drive lover. No, we can't do that. We can't let them win. There's a couple of other things we can see in this teaser. If we go back to the first shot, on the left, we can see some sort of cargo crate. Now, every time I look at this, I'm like, is this new? Is this not? Oh god, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I don't think it exists. I'm pretty sure it's a new thing. My guess would be that this is some sort of medium cargo container variant, or maybe a large cargo container variant. It's got to be medium, I think, because it has the same connectors as the medium cargo container. The medium cargo container is only for small grid, which this one also appears to be, and has a larger conveyor port on both the ends and then smaller ones on the other four sides, which this also appears to have. So if we move on to the next shot, we can immediately see one of our new blocks on the left. It's a new kind of truss block. In a previous teaser, we saw some new truss blocks as well. We saw this kind of truss looking spotlight, and we also saw this block here, which we're not sure is the spotlight at a different angle or is something else completely different. But this block here adds to the number of truss blocks we're getting. In the last update, we got a center pillar truss block, which you can see here, and this curved one as well. As you can see, this curved one runs along the back edge of the block space and then runs along the top of the block space. This new truss block starts at the middle of the block and then comes up and around to face the middle of the block in front of it, meaning it better connects to the truss block pillar. You can see if you look at this one here, it starts in the middle of the block here and then it goes up and around into the middle of the catwalk above. So I guess it's safe to assume that we'll be getting a few new truss blocks alongside this update. You can also see another block in this shot, and I'm almost certain that this block here is the small grid version of the Prototech jump drive. You can see it has a gold trim on the side here, and also a gold panel here with 4 lights on it. I think these 4 lights indicate the jump drive charge. As you can see on the normal jump drive, you can see its charge status by the 4 lights here, and I think this is the same. I think there's parity between these two. And, as we said in the past, gold paneling and gold plating is the general thing that indicates that a block is Prototech. So even if this isn't a jump drive, if this is a battery or something, it's having that gold paneling on it indicates that it is a new kind of Prototech block. But considering the fact that this is supposed to be showing us a Prototech jump drive, I'm going to assume that this is it, as it would be a bit odd to put a battery here instead. Once the ship has jumped away, just before we fade to black, if we zoom in right about here, you can see what I'm 99% sure is a new Gatling turret variant. And oh my god, we needed this so bad. All the new weapons added in Warfare 2 look so much better than the Gatling turret and missile launcher that we currently have. And I have been waiting for this day for such a long time. Oh, I'm ready. Please give it to me. And please, Keen, let it be 1x1 in size. I cannot deal with it being 3x3. It's so annoying. Looking at it here, I'm not sure if this part below is part of the turret or separate from it. It's possible that if this top part is the turret and the block below is something else, that instead of a Gatling turret variant, this instead could be an interior turret variant. We'll have to wait and see, but just the fact that we can see this, oh, it's so good. I'm so excited for this. This is up there with the full block connector that we're also getting in the update. Just some good stuff, guys. Just some absolutely great stuff. Let me know if you're more excited for the Gatling gun, the jump drive, or the new scenario, or anything else that you know is coming in this update. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this one. A special thanks to Clone, Briar Rose, The Wildcat, Splurgeburger, Tarantula Fudge, Taurus, Hamish Drowner, Penguin, The Whiskman, and Summit. If you want to support this channel, you can become a YouTube member with the links below or above the video.